Hi, my name is Ethem Dili, and this is our cse341 group project. Uh, our app is deployed on render. As you can see now, we have some GitHub repository which contains some important documents. First of all, I would like to show you the git ignore. As you see in git ignore, we added some not needed documents as .env sensitive document to we didn't update. Also, I have here my txt file which I put my blueprints to check if my code is meeting or not meeting the criteria. So of course I have to ignore that one also. Here we have the render.com, our API link. As you see, if you go to users, you will find all the users here who's working on this project. I go to mine. As you see, my project is to individually to participate in this group is favorite books. As you see, I have added some favorite books. Let's go to Swagger. As you see in the Swagger, each collaborators has their own chosen routes to add in the API. For me, I chose favorite book. Let's try it out. Let's get all the books. As you see, all the books are there. For example, let's get this one. Okay, let's try out to update to post book. So for example, I want to post this, the programmer Andrew Hunt. No, let's put my name. The year 1999. For example, let's leave the title empty. By mistake, we deleted or we forgot to add it. As you see, you will find the code 500, which is the book, which was the error code that the title is required. So we have to put title. So favorite book, for example, for me, Book of Mormon, for example. Then let's remove the author name. There will be no name, and then execute. So as you see, response status 500, author is required. So you have to return it. For example, for the year is today, we add, which we will execute also, and it will give validation failed because of the year cannot be string. It must be number. So we fix it and then we update everything. As you see, the book is updated. So let's get the book by ID. Let's put, for example, excess number on our ID. And again, you will find the error here because the ID is not correct. So let's execute again and you will find the get single by ID is already working fine. Okay, for example, let's update our book ID. Again, we will put some wrong number. As you see, uh, there will be an error because our ID number is wrong. So for example, update the title. So let's add book of Great Pearl. Updated author. Okay, let's remove this one and put our name, or let's add our surname. Okay. And the year 2022. Execute. As you see, the ID get updated. For example, the ID was Book of Mormon at Delhi. Let's execute again, and you see it get updated. And finally, we have the delete book ID. For example, let's execute delete book ID. You see book deleted. For example, execute it again, as you will find error 401, which is book is not found. And another ID you can try, as you see the error is exceeding the digits. Let's remove one and then execute again. Again, the same error. For example, let's add one, book not found. We have also favorite books to create with array of favorite book. That, for example, book to execute, we can create it as array response body, book created successfully. If you want to add some W on the year, again, the validation error will be. And finally, I have tried to add some favorite book to create with the list. For example, let's add 22, and then this also work, book created. So if you go back to the get all, you will find out all the books that I have been creating in our trials. So created at, updated at, etc. Everything will be shown here. So this is my individual contribution that I implemented the favorite book in controller and routes, and of course the Swagger documentation for handling a proper status, and my teammate implemented the others. That's our deployed app for this week. Full API documentation and multiple collection and error handling. Thank you for watching and see you in another project next week.